All right, legends, welcome back to the channel. We're going to be going through the trades for the week for the three teams, and this one we're going to be starting with the People squad. So just a quick update before the 6 p.m. game. I know it's a bit late this week, but is what it is. With the People squad, we are hoping to have 17 players. There's a good chance that Gamble now comes into the team with Albert Kelly's injury. So I think my thoughts on Kelly, if you've got him at the moment, there's no one really good to trade him to. So wait to see how long his injury is and make the decision from there. Because if he does come back into the team, he's still got some cash to make. So if you're someone with Gamble, then hopefully he does play. So with that being said, we're going to hold trades this week. I think just there's no one really clear to trade these guys out to this week. We could upgrade, like I suppose you can say upgrade like a Dane Laurie or these types of guys to a CA10 and all that sort of stuff. But no one really decided on any trade. So I think we're just going to hold steady, which will help us going into round 17 anyway, when we can trade heavy over the next few weeks. So, the team sits there with Brayley, Papali'i, Watson, Harris as captain. I'm going to go with nice and safe there. Pangai and hopefully Fafita plays. If we happen to lose Fafita or a couple of these other guys, we might have to make a trade or two just to get sort of 15 or 16 on the park, 17 even if we're lucky. Moses, Averillo, Peachy, Olam, Hines, Teddy, and Laurie. So hopefully Teddy backs up as well. Thankfully, we've got a couple of those guys. We don't have Trbojevic backing up, which is annoying, but Crichton being back in the lineup, which is great. Spencer, Flegler, and hopefully Gamble. So I'm thinking this week we'll be looking to possibly hold rank would be ideal. Somewhere around that 1500 mark would be good there. So that's the People squad at the moment. Let me know if you think we should make any trades over the course of the next day or two in the comments or in the Discord group in the People squad tab would be ideal. So thanks for that. But we'll move on to my team now, and I've actually decided to make a couple of trades, and we have moved on Alvaro and Stefano Oitikamanu. So I would have liked to have done Laneu over Stefano, for example, so I could play him this week, but just didn't have the necessary funds, and turns out I didn't want to go straight down to Lustig in the end. I decided to go with actually picking up Suwali. So I went for Suwali as the cash out, so that I could bring in CHN. So the goal was, end up doing those two guys for CHN and Suwali. And Suwali, the chat around him is that he's going to be playing in round 17 when Teddy is out for Origin. So he'll come into the centres. Manu might go back to the one, and how are they going to work that out there? So that's my theory with Suwali. It's just actually just going to be a cash out option. And if there happens to be any other injuries in the centres or to Teddy or anything like that, obviously we don't want that, but he would be the next man in, and he's obviously shown that he can hold his own in that squad. And if he does come in, he's got a couple of decent scores in him, which means that there's some cash to make as well. But I'm really just using him as cover for round 17 and my first and only cash out. So now moving on Alvaro and Stefano, I only have Spencer as one of my cheap guys. So be smart to, I think it's okay, sorry, not smart, but it's okay to bring in someone. If you have no one on there as like a cash out or not playing like a Simkin or any of these types of guys, then I think Suwali is okay to bring into your squad this week as a cash out for round 17. So that's the theory with that one. We bring in CHN, and obviously it means I've got a pretty strong little interchange there. I do have three centers with, we'll be playing Manu as well with Lucy, CHN, and Watson. And the team up top, the only issue I've got here is sort of Spencer having to play him. So hopefully it gets about around 30 minutes would be ideal. At about a point a minute there would be great. Crichton and Madison, Toe Harris as captain again. There's plenty of really good players, and hopefully, there's a few guys that are kind of, a lot of people are thinking about trading them out, like Fogs and Adui and those kind of guys. So if they can come out and have a really big week, I think I'll be able to hold steady in the top 1,000 or even improve my rank. And if they don't, then I'll probably drop out of the 1,000 and then we'll go from there. But yeah, using the two trades, so 15 remaining, 57k in the bank. That's where we're at currently with my squad. And then just moving to the alternates for the last one. A couple of trades as well. So this time we decided to bring in actually Matty Moylan, and the only reason is because you guys decided that a lot of people in the comments were saying that he's going to be a fairly decent option there. So I thought with the alternates we can run with it and go strong there and see what happens with him. He's obviously playing tonight. I'm actually going to be going to the game tonight, so we'll if you're at that game and you see me, please let me know. But yeah, we're going with Moylan. He's had a bunch of decent games. He's got that cover. He plays in round 17, so all decent things to talk about with Matty. So that's why he comes in, and our other trade is going to be, I can't remember now. Who did we bring in? Good question. Oh, CHN. So Corey, who's sitting on the interchange as well. So with this team, we do have the backup chance if one of the Fafita or Teddy doesn't play, for example, we have a Gamble or a Spencer Lanu who will be able to fill that role. Obviously, having no Cleary in this team means I have a really strong team. Like, look at the interchange; it's crazy to go along with all those starters. So you can imagine this team, moves from 12,600. I can't believe it that low, that high. Sorry, after being 18,000 last week. We can move from that into the top 10k at least. I'd imagine this week, probably even a lot better with a really high score. I imagine this is going to be the highest scoring team out of the three, but that's obviously clear when you aren't holding Cleary, and the only real player of note on your emergencies is Schuster. The rest are cheapies. So yeah, I suppose it probably shows the difference between this team and my team is that there's probably a collection of of better players in this one, but then I don't have a Cleary in this one, and I'm holding three really cheap guys at the 350k mark. So yeah, and even Moylan at 392. So yeah, just the mix is a lot different, but there you go. So they're the trades for the team, guys. Try and get this video out straight away, about 5:30 or something like that. We'll see how we go with that one. Hopefully it helps you in making your decisions for the week. I think the really important buys this week are Toe Harris, CHN, Jesse Ramian is an interesting one as well. I would have liked to have had him, but I'm going to put him as an 8 times try scorer tonight just to make myself feel a bit better if he does score and go big. So that's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. Catch you in the next one. Bye bye.